Ketogenic diet, a diet that consists of low carbs, high fat, and moderate in protein. If done correctly, our body will undergo a process called ketosis, a metabolic state where our body will burn highly efficient fuel called ketones. Why am I doing this? Because I'm bored and in quarantine. Now, let's see if I can do this for some days. 7 days ketogenic diet. Now, I do know that if I want to succeed, I would need to do some research. So I decided to do some research and work out the number of carbohydrates I have in the food that I'll be eating for the next 7 days. And the limit is 20 grams of carbohydrates per day, which is not a lot. After I'd done that, I split the food into breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And by doing that, then I know what I could have straight away, and it makes my life much easier when I'll be eating the food and making the food and savoring the food. But 7 days, let's see if I can do this. While I was doing the research, I actually came upon symptoms, and they call this the keto flu symptoms. It's not actually a flu, but it's the symptoms where your body trying to adapt to the new diet that we'll be having. Whoa. Actually, let's look at the keto flu and see what are the symptoms. Fatigue, headache, irritability, difficult focusing, lack of motivation, dizziness, sugar cravings, and muscle cramps. Well, that doesn't sound good, but usually this is over by week 1. Well, I'm only doing it for 7 days, but it'll be over by week 1, which is 7 days. Now, to give a bit of context on this 7-day keto diet, this was actually a bet. Someone betted against me that I cannot complete this for 7 consecutive days, but I disagreed with that, and I took the bet and did this 7-day keto diet. It turns out the first 2 days was actually a breeze. I just had a bit of this, bit of that, mashed it together, and had some food. Day 2. So I carried on having the meals as pre-planned, usually sometimes making minor tweaks just to get the number of carbohydrates right for the whole day. So I cannot exceed 20 grams. So to get this right, I actually measured out every food I have before eating, just to get the correct amount per day. Day 3. So this is where the struggle began. Now, on this day, I thought that I needed to snack on something, but I know that I couldn't. This was really hard not to have anything, any sort of biscuit, chocolate, sweets, chocolate, pounded chocolate, cereal, any sort of carbs, rice, pasta, couscous, or anything like that I cannot have. So I had to avoid that, and it was really difficult. So you only hit me on day 3 on how hard this challenge was. Oh, people that go on keto diet. Day 4. Now, somehow I went to day 3 without snacking on anything and stuck to my pre-planned meals. So I did the same for day 4 as well. Now, here I found out how I was actually low on energy, and I actually took a bit of a little nap, cheeky little nap, but still carried on without having any sort of carbs, extra food, sweets, sugar, fizzy drinks, nothing like that. So I'm still in the game. Day 5. So I actually did one fatal mistake on this day. I miscalculated one of the ingredients, and I worked out that if I had one less bacon slice on that day, that would have made me go under 20 grams of carbs, but I didn't. So by definition, I actually lost the bet, but I decided to carry on and do the next 2 days just to complete my 7-day journey of keto diet. Day 6. Now, by day 6, I realized that keto diet is actually great for people that want to lose weight, just because of the food that we take. If we are consistent and keep to the diet, this will actually stop us from snacking. I mean, the first few days could be difficult just to overcome that hurdle, just because we might feel lightheaded, we might feel that we need to snack on something. But once we overcome that hurdle, it's actually much easier to carry on this diet, just because we have a lot of fatty food and we stop craving for stuff that we won't need. Day 7 of keto diet. Somehow I made it to 7 days without actually snacking on anything. Now, the most helpful part of this was actually doing the pre-plans. So my advice is that if you were to do this keto diet, I would recommend having some sort of idea or plan of what you'll be making that day. This will ensure that you keep to the diet and need to save a lot of time during the week. Now, what have I learned, or what changed after doing this diet? So I actually decided that we're having less of rice and pasta. Well, yes, I'll be reducing pasta and rice. So I won't be strictly following this keto diet of having 20 grams of carbs, moderate protein, and high fat, low carbs, and all that. But I will be cutting down on rice and pasta. Only God knows how I'm going to do that.
What are you doing, huh? This is Ahmed's ugly cooking.
مو عليك